Hey guys, welcome to Uptechable. This is Shreyas, and today we'll be talking about ClickUp. So basically, ClickUp is a team management slash project management tool where it helps your team to get organized and be efficient. When I started working in 2014, started with a notebook where I used to put down all my tasks, and I used to do it manually. Uh, Now, we use softwares like ClickUp, Trello, Asana, and there's so many more. The reason why we want to kind of talk about ClickUp is because we moved to ClickUp around January, middle of January or February, beginning of February, and before that we were using Trello. But once we made the move, it's really shown the difference, and also, how we work with all the remote freelancers and content writers. It just really helps us to be efficient and track everyone in terms of what they're doing, how the tasks are going, because every single one of us in the team are in different countries, so it really helps that way. So basically, to start with ClickUp, I'm just gonna go with their website first, talk about what they have on the website, and make it short so that in the future we're going to be talking about how to set up ClickUp, how to import from different softwares like Trello, and how we use it in our case. Uh, if you want to go and learn more about how different ways to use ClickUp, they do have a lot of tutorial videos on their YouTube channel. Also, they have articles and videos right on their website where if you go to product and then go to use cases, you'll be able to see different ways to use it. I looked at all of these different use cases before we started using ClickUp, and it really helped us to kind of understand what's there. So basically, they have to-do lists where you have all your tasks in lists, right? Project management kind of helps in terms of getting a bigger picture of the project and creating different tasks within the project. Really helps when you're a startup, you have different types of projects going on in the company, and you can just put everything down on ClickUp, and it really helps. In terms of docs and wikis, we use docs in terms of taking meeting notes. We take it for writing blogs right on ClickUp, so it's integrated and it's in one place. We don't have to keep on using different tools for it. However, some of our team members, they find it easier to work with Google Docs, so they use it there and they share the link in the task, which also works fine. Spreadsheets basically is a table view, how they call it, and you can embed Google Sheets in there. You can use Airtable bases directly into it and collaborate with different people. At the same time, tables help with having custom text written and due dates and all the different plannings that you need to do with different projects and tasks. Big thing about email that really helps me with one of my companies is that we use it to email customers directly from ClickUp. So we create a task for each lead or each client, and then we use that to write emails. And when they reply, it comes into the comment section, so we get updated there, and we don't have to go into our emails and use it with the emails, because now it's on the comment section, so it's a lot easier. The other way we use it is that we capture a lot of leads from our website. So what we do is we have a form that's automated. So now when someone puts in submits a form on our website, it automatically generates a task inside ClickUp. It gets assigned to all the team members that are relevant to that task, and all the information just gets into the description. So and then you can email them back and start the conversation there, and then update the statuses according to where they are in the journey of becoming a customer, or becoming a lead to purchasing something on in your company, right? In terms of events, it's more like timeline, Gantt charts, and calendars. So it helps you to kind of visualize it in a timeline view. So it helps to kind of see where your projects are, where your tasks are, who are working on what different tasks inside the project itself. Reminders really helps me because I get a lot of calls on during the day when I'm working, and I if I pick it up, fine. If I don't pick it up, then I put it in the reminder to call them back, or just a reminder of talking to a team member about something. I don't need to create a task. I just create a reminder so that it helps me to remind myself to go talk to someone or to call back someone. Goal tracking kind of helps to see where you are in a bigger picture, and in a way where, like, you set a goal to, like, how they have it establishing a brand, and different team members work on uh, on achieving that goal, so you can track that as well. Time tracking really helps us when we are working with freelancers, especially, and content writers as well, where they track their time every time they work on Uptechable things. So that way, we know how much time they're spending on each task, and then we have weekly meetings and monthly meetings to talk about who's spending how much time in a certain task. And if we feel that they're spending a lot more time than they need, then we help them to see, like, how they can reduce that time, or to help see how they can work more efficiently. Screen recording really helps when you're working with teams remotely, where you can't always be on call, or you can't really show them your screen all the time, and the screenshots don't really give you a lot of information. So you can just record the screen and show them, like, what they really need to do in detail, or give them a tutorial and just post it on the comments, and they'll be able to view it. In terms of resource management, as I said, it kind of links with time tracking and goal tracking, where you can see what your team is doing. You can see how your tasks are being worked on, and get all the updates right from ClickUp. And one of the main things why we use ClickUp is the comments in chat. We have a chat system built or created on WhatsApp, where we use it to communicate on all the different things, but there's a lot of messages coming into WhatsApp and all the different communication tools where you tend to miss it, or you read it fast and you don't understand it, and might be at times where you're not working for a certain project. So what we do is we use chats to kind of update everyone with what's going on, and we have change logs that we use, where if there's something new happening, or if I signed up for a software where it's really needed for the team, then I update it there, and then whenever everyone's working, they just go and check that change log. And also we use that for our website as well, where if we integrate something into our website, we use it we update it in the chat, so all the team members are updated. And the comments are the same way, like, comments in the task, we just update everything in the comment section. So that way it's easier for everyone to be working at their own time, but get updated at all times, right? And in terms of views, how we said, there there are different people that work with different types of mentality, or I would say they're used to working in different ways. And this kind of really helped us, because before this, when we were using Trello, it was more just about boards, and tasks were cards. So now when people are used to using it as a list, it's easier for them to look at it this way. Or if they want to use the board system, then they just go to the board section, and then they can use it this way. So whichever one feels easier for the team members, they use it that way, and it's kind of like there for all types of people. In terms of calendar, it really helps to just have all the tasks viewed in the calendar, and also syncs with your Google Calendar, your Microsoft 365 calendar. So kind of just gets everything synced both ways. So you have your calendar events into ClickUp, and your ClickUp tasks into calendar. Other than that, the Gantt view that we've talked about, there's mind map that I really like talking about, because mind map kind of helps to create processes, and also, just when you have a new client and you want to kind of use it to show the client, okay, this is how the website is going to be mapped out, or use this for how we are going to work with them in the process behind it. So that really helps with doing mind maps. There are other views like workload that we've talked about, and also the map view where we can see where people are. We don't really use it so much because we don't really need to know where they are at all times, because we practically know they're in a certain location anyway. So we don't really use it, but for people who really need it, really works for them. Moving on, this is where it really helped us. I think I talked about it, how Trello, we imported everything. If not, then Trello, when we had everything in Trello, everything was set up. We were working on Trello for months, and when we decided to move to ClickUp, we thought that we had to take everything and one by one and create tasks into ClickUp. But turns out we were wrong. We could just import it right away, and everything comes into ClickUp. And then we just had to reorganize it into different lists and projects, and it was perfectly fine that way. Other than that, I'm going to move on to saying that colors really help to show that where we are in terms of statuses. So different colors can be coded into different statuses. So that way, you can look at the color and be like, okay, that's green, that's accepted, that's done. Red would be an issue. So if it's an issue, it's in red, and you can visualize it with colors as well. Statuses, as I said, they're categorized into statuses, so it's easier for you to look at what to do, or if it's in progress, then what they're doing there. If it's not started, then you can have a custom status called not started, where everything gets there as an inbox, and then if certain people are not looking at that, then we can assign it and then comment it and say that, okay, you got to start working on these different things. Moving on, this is something that we really use, I think, in the team, the slash commands, where it's like a shortcut. It's like a keyboard shortcut, right? So what we do is we press the slash command on the comment section, or even in the description section, and then we can directly update the priority, the due date, and all these different things. You can create a new document right from there, so it's easier for us to just use that and get things done faster, or even like how embedding works. So you can embed a YouTube video right there, so people can just watch the video in the comment section instead of clicking and going to YouTube, right? Real-time chat, we've talked about that already. Task tray is something that I really use when I'm working on different things, especially during the first days of work, especially on Mondays, where I'm working on different tasks to see where the teams are. So what I do is I have my main task open, where I'm updating everything there, and then I minimize it so that I can go and get updates from all the different tasks, so I can put it into the main task. Assigning comments really helps, because then you can tag them and then assign them, so that way they get a notification, and then once they're done with that comment, or if they already did it, then you can just press resolve, and you get the notification as well. Home is basically where you see everything in here, right? So what are trending? So what are people, like your teams, working on? Lineup really helps to manage your team, where you can line up tasks for them every day or every week, and then they can start just getting those things done. Because if you go inside the task list, there are going to be many different tasks. So if you manage your team, then you can just line them up, and then they will know, and they will get done through that, and you can look at the calendar right from here. So that's ClickUp. That's how we work in some ways. There is going to be a video soon about creating a workspace and how we work on it, how we create tasks, how we assign them, and how we use the due dates, the start dates, how we start Zoom meetings. We're going to talk all about that in another video. So thank you so much for listening in, and if you have any comments, please put them down in the comment section, or If you want us to talk about a specific feature in ClickUp, then let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will be updating regularly of new videos, of new different tech news, or even SaaS products that we're using, or that we think is going to really help other companies and teams that way. So thank you so much, and see you in the next video.